Better?
Much.
It's a really nice place.
The alley.
Your alley. What's the difference?
Except it's not so nice anymore.
What do you mean?
Oh, there was a prostitute who was killed up there. It was in all the papers.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And it gives me the shivers.
Hey. You don't have to worry about anything, Nancy. I'm not gonna let anybody hurt you. Hello, Nancy. Who's your friend? I don't think we've met.
Jamie, look, I'm telling you, there was something different about the Vulture tonight.
Like what?
I don't know, I couldn't put my finger on it, but he just wasn't his usual self.
Maybe he's mellowing out.
No, and there's not a chance of that. You know, he didn't give me an inch. I mean, not on the photograph, not on anything. He looked kind of worried, like all the fight had just gone out of him.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Maybe I finally backed him into a corner. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tops. For your listening pleasure tonight, we are pleased to welcome back a young lady who pulled out all the stops here on New Year's Eve. The lovely and talented Miss Nicole Love.
Thank you. With one more look at you, I could learn to tame the clouds and let the sun shine through. Leave a troubled past that I might start anew. I'll solve the mystery if you're the prize. Refresh these tired eyes with one more look at you. I might overcome the anger that I've learned to know. Find a peace of mind I lost so long ago.
You hurt me. Just make sure that Vince McKinnon doesn't get to me.
Go on. Call the cops.
Put that down.
Now, what are you waiting for? You can run home then and tell Reg, hey, you're safe.
Realize this is the second time tonight you've challenged me.
You want to try for a third?
I just might take you up on it.
Be my guest.
Okay, fine. Maybe it'll be better for everyone this way.
You mean for you and Reg, don't you? Well, do it.
Vince, you cannot go on this way forever.
Your concern really gets to me.
I am concerned about you, whether you choose to believe it or not. And sooner or later, the police are going to catch up to you.
I'll take my chances.
What about Cheryl and MJ? Do you have any idea of the kind of pressure this is putting on them, especially on MJ?
I'm sorry about that.
That's not an answer.
Now, look, I am doing what I have to do. My kids will understand.
Captain Delaney was at Mary's place today asking a lot of very pointed questions.
Like what?
Like he thinks we're hiding something. What's the matter with you?
I'm all right.
No, you're not all right. That's why going on this way is so pointless.
What am I supposed to do? Give myself up so they can lock me up and throw away the key?
You said you wanted to clear yourself.
That's right. I am not going to give Reginald Love a chance to send me up the river.
Oh, Vince, you're so wrong about him.
If you're not going to call the cops, get out of here, will you?
I want to help you.
I don't need your help.
I know why you keep challenging me to call the police.
You still can.
You're testing me, aren't you? You figure I betrayed you once. What's to stop me from doing it again?
It's a fair question.
take your money.
So here's your money, baby. And there's probably a little more if you're interested.
Lots of luck with that one, buddy.
You better get out of here.
What? I'm not leaving.
Yes, you are, because I want you to meet me out in your car in 5 minutes.
Why? What's up?
You got a big problem.
Does somebody recognize you?
Not yet.
Well, what's up? What's going on?
Nancy McGowan's new boyfriend, Tony Carlisle, he works for Mac at Brava.
Yeah, so what?
Well, rumor has it he's been nosing around here, asking a lot of questions.
How about the murders?
Yeah, he's trying to link him to the prostitution racket. I'm sure he's trying to sniff up a story.
Oh, no, the last thing we need is to have this thing leaked to the press.
Yeah, we got way too much information to have it blow open now.
I may have to lean on this Mr. Tony Carlisle.
Greg, this is Tony Carlisle.
How are you?
Tony is a friend. He works at Brava. He works for Mac.
How convenient. What's that supposed to mean?
Why don't we go inside and talk?
Yeah, sure. How about a beer, Greg? No, thank you. Come on, let's go inside, as Nancy says. It's better than standing out here freezing, right?
Come on, Greg. We're all adults. Come on inside. Let's talk.
Get it.
The world would end each night with one more look at you. With one more look at you. I want one more look at you.
You were absolutely great.
I think I hear a gold record on the horizon. That was wonderful.
I'm so glad you two could come.
What do you mean? I'm your biggest fan. Next to me, you is.
Did you find anything else out about that photo Donna saw?
Oh, no, not much. Talk to your father.
What did he say?
He said it was just a photo of the twins.
You don't believe that, do you?
No, not on your life. I mean, it was just a photo of Marlene and Victoria. How would that send Donna over the edge?
The birth of the twins was a very traumatic event in Donna's life. And seeing that photo in the state she was in could have triggered a response that sent her even further into herself.
Oh, it's so frightening.
Damn him.
Father couldn't have done this, Michael.
Reginald had it in for Donna ever since you were kids.
He came down hard on her, but what you're saying is...
Yeah, what I'm saying is exactly what you're thinking.
Father would never endanger Donna's life. He wouldn't do that, Michael.
I'm sorry, Nicole.
Just get Donna well. That's an order.
Well, you can count on that, okay? Honey, we're not going to lose Donna. I promise you that.
Well, almost time for my next bet.
Knock 'em dead, kiddo.
Bet. Hi. Can I get your table, miss? Oh, well, I'm a little early. I'm ready for that. Well, you can wait at the bar if you want. I'll wait at the table. Thank you. Lovely. Yeah? I'd like to dedicate this next song to a couple of terrific guys that are out there tonight. Here's looking at you, kids. They say just once in life you find someone that's right. But the world is so confused. I can't tell false from true. And love's so hard to find in this state of mind. Oh,
I'm really sorry I yelled at you.
Consider yourself forgiven.
Does that mean we've made up now?
I think we've about covered it, yeah.
Good. You know, you can never be too careful. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm happy.
Why that sad look in those nice eyes
I'm
of
not
yours?
sad. I'm not sad.
Remember, we weren't supposed to have any secrets between you and I?
No secrets. I guess things just kind of get to me sometimes. I really hate this working at the pig whistle.
I knew you shouldn't have taken that assignment.
Yeah. Oh, it's not just that. You know what? I really miss my dad.
MJ, Vince is going to come back. Don't worry.
Sometimes I feel like I'm going to explode. Doesn't make any sense at all.
I wish there was something I could do.
Was okay.
Go on, take it.
No thanks.
Are you ever going to let go of that stubborn Irish pride of yours?
I don't want any of your handouts.
In the first place, it is not my money. It comes from the register at Mary's place, and Ada wants you to have it. In the second place, you need it. And there is no shame in accepting.
I said I'll manage.
Oh, really? The way you've been managing so far, hiding out in a dump like this is managing? When's the last time you had a hot meal, Vince?
Why don't you just butt out and go back to that love guy?
When, Vince?
I don't know, all right?
No, it's not all right. I'm trying to help you.
I don't want your help.
Boy, you're not going to give an inch, are you? I must have been some kind of saint to be married to you.
Now, look. This is my problem. I don't want to involve anybody else, especially my family. Oh, that crankpot Ada.
Ada happens to love you a lot.
Oh, yeah? She tell you that? Hmm?
She also happens to think your thick hide is worth saving. Why, I will never know.
That is one stubborn woman.
Oh, yeah. Stubborn enough to believe you're innocent. So, by the way, do your kids?
I know how rough this is on them.
Yeah, it is.
How are they? Are they okay? How's my Cheryl?
She's hanging in there, and so is MJ, but they really miss you a lot.
I miss them, too.
Cheryl and Scott are investigating the stabbing on their own. In fact, Scott's even working with Michael on it.
Wait a minute. You mean he's going against his own father to clear me?
He's not taking sides. He's just trying to get at the truth.
He's got to be helping his old man.
He's trying to stay objective. So is Cheryl. They're really good kids.
Yeah. Now, you told me about everybody else. What about you?
Me?
Yeah. Whose side you on, man?
No luck, huh?
No. Called everybody I can think of, and no one's seen Greg. I hope he gets my messages.
Why are you so upset?
I should have leveled with him, Tony.
Most girls wouldn't care.
Yeah, well, maybe not. I just know it's not right to kick someone in the teeth like that.
Don't get me wrong. I really admire you for considering the guy's feelings.
Well, I told you, I tried to let Greg down easily. He just wouldn't accept that it was over between us. I think he thinks he's still in love with me.
It's not hard to believe. You said that you wish you'd leveled with him. What about?
About us?
What would you have told him?
I would have told him that I found somebody special and that I feel...
What do you feel, Nancy? What would you tell Greg if you're standing right here, right now?
I'd tell him that I can't see him anymore. That I'm not seeing anyone except Tony Carla.
Do you think I can get that in writing?
I know a better way.
Oh, yeah?
Want to see?
Uh-huh.
Signed, sealed, and delivered.
I think I'm going to like doing business with you, Miss McGowan.
Oh, we aim to please.
Think Greg's going to show up?
I hope so. I just want this thing to get over with.
Well, maybe I should stick around in case things get fouled up.
No. I can handle this. Besides, I think it's much better if I talk to Greg alone.
Sure that's what you want?
No, but I think I owe him that much. Greg's really hurting now.
Okay. I'm going to head out to the Pig Whistle and get started on this prostitution story.
Hey, am I going to see you later?
You bet. Look, I don't feel right about leaving you here to face Greg alone.
This is my mess, and I have to deal with it myself.
So you want me to go?
I wouldn't say that exactly.
I've never met anybody like you. This is forever, MJ.
Forever's a long time.
There'll never be anybody else for me.
With me.
I love you. I love you. I love everything about you.
You love everything about me?
Except for your cold feet.
I don't have cold feet.
What? I have the frostbite marks on my ankle to prove it.
Okay, fine. Next time I'll just wear long johns to bed.
Oh, no, that could be very tricky.
Do I really have cold feet?
Mm-hmm. But I happen to love those little icebergs. And just about everything else that's attached to them. MJ, I never met a girl who cares the way that you care. About your friends, about your job, especially about your family. You just never quit giving.
Are you going to put me up for canonization
No, I mean
now?
it. I mean it.
Come on.
You have so much love for so many people, and you make it so easy for me to see how special you are.
No man ever said that to me. Well, to tell you the truth, no man ever thought I was worth a whole lot before.
The world is full of fools, MJ.
I never thought this would happen to me.
What do you mean?
Everybody so wonderful. Would care so much about me. Oh. It makes me so happy.
I want a lifetime of caring about you.
I can't quite accept this.
You want some advice?
Sure, what?
Shut up and accept it.
I hope I'll know him if he's ever near.
Hi, Mom. Are you meeting somebody? Yes, I want to leave some work with Matt Corey, but I might, I just might sit with Mrs. Corey for a while.
Okay.
Sarah. Thank you for today.
I didn't do anything.
You came to my surprise party. You made my birthday very special.
How'd you like the bracelet?
I haven't taken it off.
Well, I better get back on the floor.
Okay, I'll see you before I leave.
Sure.
Rachel.
Oh, hello, Rose.
I have some papers for Mac. I know you're waiting for him.
Yes, we're having dinner.
Would you mind if I sit and wait with you?
No. Come on, sit down. Fine. Well, I guess congratulations are in order.
Oh, you mean my birthday? Thank you, yes. It's been a very lovely day.
Looked like quite a party Mac gave you.
Yes, he was very sweet. I really shouldn't have let him do all that.
Well, it was a surprise birthday, wasn't it?
Yes.
Then there wasn't anything you could do about it.
I just wish he hadn't gone to all that trouble.
Oh, I'm sure he thought it wasn't any trouble at all. He considers all of his employees part of the family.
Rachel, when you walked into Mac's office, I was trying to thank him, that's all. I hope you didn't misunderstand.
Don't worry about it.
Isn't that Reginald Love?
Yes.
So that's the man who owns practically all of Bay City.
Hello, Di.
You're right, he does look tired. Maybe he's finally burning out.
It's like Dorian Gray. His evil deeds are finally catching up with him.
You're not fine. You look awful.
It's probably the weather. I'm used to a much warmer climate this time of year.
Don't give me that. You're strong as an ox. Jamie,
Now, what do you think you're doing?
getting a medical opinion.
I told you nothing's wrong with me.
Jamie, could you help me get my father home?
I'm not going anywhere.
You do look tired, Mr. Love.
Well, that's hardly a reason to go home.
It's more than that. Could you examine him, Jamie?
I'm perfectly fine.
Is that why your hands are shaking?
How odd. All right, Nicole, take me home.
I'm not taking sides. But this is one thing I won't stand for.
Give me that.
I promise you, Vince, if you go anywhere near the Love estate, I'm not going to protect you.
When we were married, you always barking orders at me. I didn't like it then, and I don't like it now.
Well, that's just too bad, isn't it?
Now, I took it from you back then, but we're not married anymore. So back off.
I want you to promise me you're not going anywhere near that house.
Look, lady, I really enjoyed our talk, but if you don't mind, there's the door.
I do mind. You are up to your eyeballs in trouble. Are you deliberately trying to make it 1,000,000 times worse?
Oh, come off it, lady. You're just worried that I might hurt your precious Reginald.
You have one big fat nerve, McKinnon.
Hey, who asked you here?
And you dare to call Ada stubborn? You are sneering in the face of every cop in this city, not to mention your own daughter, and I almost think you're enjoying all this.
You don't know anything, lady.
You're practically flaunting yourself, and for what? For revenge.
That's right. Why not? Your former lover, the guy who stole you from your family, wants you back. Well, I am not paying the freight on that one.
That doesn't even make sense.
Get out.
Don't talk to me like that, Vince.
Listen. Have a nice trip back to the hacienda, thanks to all your help. Enjoy the rest of your life living with that lying trash heap who made his yacht more attractive to you than the faces of your little kids.
Now, the next part of Another World.
Now listen, you came here, now you're gonna listen. My name means something to me, and I'm not about to let your boyfriend drag it through a pile of manure.
I think you're doing that all by yourself.
Now look, you want to protect Reginald Love, be my guest. But sooner or later, he's mine.
And I'm supposed to believe you're innocent.
I don't care what you believe.
Oh, I wish Cheryl and MJ could hear you now.
My kids will stand by me.
Why should they? You don't care about them. All you care about is your private little war with Reginald.
Now listen, that slime you played house with is going to confess that he set me up. And when he does, he's going to be taking all this crap. Oh, pardon me, Senor, for such common language.
I thought you were a gentleman.
I am.
Then why won't you give him a chance?
Why did he send you over here to do his begging for him?
Can you prove that he set you up?
Watch me.
No, you can't. But you're so consumed with hatred that the only way you can see is violence.
That is the only thing a man like Reginald Love understands.
It's the only thing you understand.
You were always a fighter, Mary. We are cut from the same cloth, you and me. We both have hot Irish blood running through our veins.
And I think you better prepare yourself for a fight, Mr. McKinnon.
Come to think of it, you weren't too bad in the vengeance department yourself. Is that why you climbed into Reginald Love's bed?
I just don't know where he could be.
Rachel, about my birthday party.
What about it?
I just didn't want you to get the wrong idea.
What idea?
Well, I was feeling pretty down on the dumps yesterday, and I happened to mention it to Mac, and that was the reason for the party.
Well, you don't have to explain. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
Well, I did. Mac is very sweet. I was very touched that he took the time to do all that.
Mac has always been generous to a fault. Excuse me.
Yes, of course.
Sarah, do you know if there's a phone around here, payphone?
It's out of order. You can use the one at the bar if you want.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah said I could use this phone.
Sure.
Jeanette. Yeah, it's Mrs. Corey. Has Mr. Corey, called in, or... Okay. Well, no, he's not here. Look, if he does call in, just tell him I'm waiting for him at Tops, okay? Okay. Yeah, right. Bye. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Well, you're still here.
Would you please give these to Mac? This note will explain everything. It's time I leave.
Rose, wait a minute. Look,
No, really,
I'm sorry.
I do have to
I've
get
been
help.
very rude. Please don't go on my account. Look, I know your friendship with Mac means a great deal to him. He puts a lot of value on it.
To me, too.
I'm glad you're his friend.
I'd like you to be my friend, too, Rachel.
Okay, well, one of these days we'll get together and have lunch.
Yes, I'd like that. Look, Rachel, this is probably out of line, but I'd like to say something.
What?
I'm around Mac a lot at the office, and, you know, you get to know a person, you get to know their moods.
What are you getting at, Russ?
Well, anyone can see that you two are having a rough time right now.
I didn't know it was that obvious.
All I want to say is, hold on to that man, will you? Whatever it is, you can work it out. Because believe me, there are a lot of women out there.
Including you, Rose?
Just be careful and keep your eyes open.
You going after the squad car?
Yeah, I'm going to take a few turns around the block and see if I can come up with anything on my own. And I'm going to come back and pick you up later.
can't wait.
Yeah, well, if anything starts to happen, there's any action, things start to get hot around here, you call and you back up.
I'll be fine. Don't worry.
Why do I worry when you say don't worry?
I am the top sharpshooter on the force.
Yeah, well, just don't do anything on your own. That's what your backup's for.
What do I look like to you? One fight.
Well, like I always say, better safe than sorry. And, don't forget our date.
I'll be warming my feet.
You better.
Would you get out of here?
Too bad, sweetheart, because you don't know what you're missing.
Hey, do I know you from somewhere?
That line is as old as the hills.
No. I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before.
Why don't you just take a walk, kid?
What's the matter? Got something to hide?
Why should I have anything to hide from you, sweetheart?
Beats me. Getting awfully edgy all of a sudden, though.
Look, this is a bar. If you want to drink, drink. Otherwise, get out of here.
Then give me a beer.
Fine.
I never forget a face. And I'll place you yet.
What are you? Some kind of reporter?
You're pretty smart. Actually, I work for Brava. I'm on an assignment.
What kind of assignment?
Looking into the prostitution racket. Maybe you can help me.
Forget it.
Did you know that either of those two girls that got killed? Hey.
I'm sorry.
You're bleeding.
He turned back toward the window, crushed out.
So how about it? Can you help me out?
I told you, I don't know anything.
Can I get some service?
What do you want?
Scotch on the rocks. It's my favorite. Can I buy you one?
I don't drink when I'm working.
Maybe some other time, huh?
Maybe. Why don't you get out of here?
That's not very friendly.
You want me to call the cops?
I have a right to be here.
Not if you're harassing the customers, you don't.
Well, sorry, but I'm not going anywhere until I get what I came for.
Nobody's going to talk to you anyway.
What's it to you?
Yeah, well, you're going to hurt business, that's what it is to me. And then there goes my tip money.
Well, like I said, I'm not going until I get my story.
Why don't you leave it alone?
Because the public has a right to know what's going on. 2 hookers were murdered. And I'm going to find out if it's the same guy who's responsible. Ooh. Is your hand okay?
What are you doing here?
Sweetie, I sure would like to kiss it and make all the pain go away.
Get out of here, Chad.
I wish I could take all the pain away, MJ. Just like I used to when you were, whenever you hurt. Remember?
All right?
I'm fine.
Here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can put that away right now.
Jamie came to examine you.
I am not so far gone that I'm willing to accept medical expertise from someone who hates me.
So sure, you'll want to call your own physician, Mr. Love, but for right now, you're stuck with me.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Don't worry, every good doctor's objective. Now, relax, I'm good at this.
I'm sure you are.
Now, will you sit still and let him do his job?
Yes.
Let's see what's happening here.
How is it?
It's a little fast.
Of course my pulse is racing. And I know exactly why. Got your message.
I'm glad you came, Greg. Let's sit down and talk.
I'm sorry about before.
It's okay.
I was kind of shocked.
It's my fault, Greg. I should have told you.
I was wondering why I hadn't seen you in a while. Now I know.
I sort of met Tony at Vicki Love's Christmas party.
Nancy, look. You're a wonderful girl, and I'm sure a lot of guys want to date you.
I wouldn't say
And I'm
that,
sure I was
Greg.
lucky to hold on to you as long as I did.
It's not like that
Nancy,
at all,
listen.
Greg.
It's like I said before. Wish you all the best of luck in the world.
Wait a second, you can't just leave like
There's
this.
nothing else to say, all right?
Yeah, there is. There's plenty to say.
I'm gonna get some air.
Hey, Greg, you can't just leave like this. Greg, I don't want to end it like this. Greg, wait. Please, just give me a chance to explain.
I already told you I wish you well, Nancy. What more do you want?
I want you to hear what happened with me and Tony, Greg.
I'm not interested.
It was really sudden. I didn't plan this, Greg. Neither did he. It just sort of happened.
I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, but I really care about you, Greg, and I don't want to lose you as a friend.
it, Nancy.
When something like this happens, you just lose control. You don't have any control over this.
Just please, Nancy, go back inside.
Greg, I don't believe you
I'm
like...
fine. Nothing's wrong, all right? I just need to be alone.
Yeah, but I know you're hurting.
I'm not hurting.
But if we could just talk
I don't want to talk about it,
We've
Nancy.
got to talk about it, Greg. I want you to understand. I didn't want to hurt you, Greg. I'll try.
So what happened to Mac?
Guess he got caught up in a meeting.
It's too bad.
Well, as long as I'm here, we might as well talk.
What about?
Matthew, he's looking forward to his next meeting with you. When will that be?
You know, you could have phoned that in, or for that matter, you could have had Mac's secretary phone it in.
I'm aware of that.
Look, you know, we don't even have to see each other or talk.
All right. In the future, I'll have Mac's secretary phone you.
But wait. Like you said, you're here. So talk.
Have another scotch, miss?
Take your hands off me.
Don't talk like that, baby. It hurts me.
Show Carmen.
Why do you have to be so nasty?
I don't know, Chad. I guess you just bring out the best in me.
I do bring out the best in you. And only I can.
You want to bet?
What is this? You really hate my guts or something?
You said it.
Look, baby, I did what I could for you, and I would have done a lot more if you just gave me half a
Oh,
chance.
give me a break.
Didn't I try to start your singing career?
Yeah, you got me started all right.
Whether you want to admit it or not, baby, I believed in you. I encouraged you. I gave you more support than you ever had in your life. All because I love you.
You have a real twisted way of seeing things, Chad.
Baby, I just wanted you to realize your dreams. I even wanted to be one of
You
them.
made my life a nightmare.
I don't want to hurt you, baby. I never wanted to hurt you. But you owe me.
You're crazy.
I want to twist your arm, baby. The fact is, you owe me big.
How is he?
I think you should get a complete workup.
Nonsense. I'm just a little tired.
Is that all it is?
Possibly, but I don't like to guess. I recommend you check with your private physician, Mr. Love, and put yourself in the hospital for a day and get a complete physical.
I'll make all the arrangements.
In the meantime, I'm going to order a mild tranquilizer. May I use your phone?
It's right out here.
I'm not going to any hospital.
You really don't look well at all.
That's because I've been lonely, Mary.
He doesn't look well, does he?
There's no point in speculating. Just get him to his own doctor.
As soon as Peter told me you weren't yourself, I should have insisted you go see your doctor.
You're here now. All the doctors in the world can't improve on that kind of medicine.
You are going to obey Jamie's instructions. You are going to have those tests.
It's not necessary. I feel much better already.
Well, you look absolutely terrible. And I'd never forgive myself if anything happened to you. Please promise me that you'll have those tests.
If that's what it takes to bring you back to me, I will endure anything.
I'm so worried about him this time.
What was that?
I don't know.
There's someone out there. Who's there?
What are you doing? No! Vince, you get out of here! Reginald!
This part of Another World was brought to you by Jif. The peanut butter with that fresh roasted, just cracked out of the shell, peanutty Jifferets.
I'm Tom Brokaw. A realistic new film takes an unglamorous look at the Vietnam War. How is it affecting veterans? Tonight on NBC Nightly News.
Friday nights on NBC, hang out with the top guys and find out what you're made of. First, it's Stingray, and he'll only ask you once for a favor you can't refuse. Then on a riveting and unforgettable Miami Vice, Crockett and Tubbs set out to avenge Zito's death. After that, check out the cool cops of Crime Story. Mike Torello's icing crime right out of Chicago, tonight on NBC.
Coming up, Gina and Keith set a trap to foil Cece's plan to save Kelly. Will Sophia, in her desire to protect Kelly, be the one to destroy her? Santa Barbara is next on WDSU TV6.
Join us each weekday for the continuing story of Another World.
On TV6.